Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sunique and today I've got an unboxing of the Dark Magick Oracle. Now back, last October, I unboxed this deck and I absolutely love this deck. I paired it with the Fyodor Pavlov Tarot, which works really well. Aesthetically, they're just amazing together. And I work on and off with this deck. Green Man. I actually pulled the Green Man yesterday. That's strange. But yeah, Divine Masculine. But yeah, it's a really well written guidebook and the images are amazing. This is the one that I drew last night. Unguarded. Yeah, so it really reminded me of Fyodor Pavlov. I mean, that image. Very reminiscent of that deck. I'll put a link to that video below. So when I saw the Dark Magick Oracle, and I think it was on sale as well, I thought, I'm going to take a chance on it. I didn't watch any walkthroughs, but I thought I'll take a chance on it because based on this one, I'm assuming the guidebook will be just as good. Now, I don't know about the artwork. The artwork is Jessabella. Oh, I like that. Yeah, so the illustrator on the Lost Oracle is Veronica Collins. So it's a different illustrator on this deck. So let's have a little look at the artwork here. It's got this lovely blingy blue colour here. Oh, that's nice. And on the Lost Oracle, we just had this little red flash on the hair, which, well, just so good, as well as the typeface as well. It says on the back, life is magic in all its light and dark. So this deck is a tool for exploring deeper levels of personal evolution. It addresses the darker aspects of our lives, the difficult emotions, the less popular choices. It is for those who can't be stereotyped. This oracle is ideal for people who want to heal their inner child so they can live a more empowered and positive life. Every card features a spell or ritual, as well as suggestions for a daily magical practice to help you heal and process life's lessons. So it sounds like it's going to be really helpful. We have some pentagrams on the side here. So it's a 36 card deck and guidebook, and the Lost Oracle was 36 cards too. Thumb cutout. This is the inside of the box, which actually has got very faintly printed pentagrams on the inside of various sizes. That's neat. Same on the inside of the bottom. Oh, silver gilding. These are more photographs. So it is a very different art style, just flicking through that there. So this was 2023, whereas the Lost Oracle was 2024. So this is very glossy. Nice. Got that sort of a wet look. I like this. Like a cat's cradle. How to use this deck. An introduction, some suggested spreads, and then into the cards. And it looks like we've got, yeah, so empower, trust your inner vision, empower, trust your inner vision. So it says the same as it does on the card there in the contents page. Oh, I like that. It has to be dark to see the stars. So this is interesting. This oracle seeks to illuminate the corridors of growth and self-expression that are expanding within a person as they forge their life's path and help them shine that light out into the world. So it's to help with navigating the teen years 13 through to 19, which are 7 masterful years of churning and often chaotic transformation. And things that happen during those years stay with us and they imprint, don't they? So this could be useful for delving into that time of life and look at it from an older perspective now. We've already added some years on. So yeah, not just for young adults, this oracle is ideal for anyone who's healing their inner child and revisiting events, feelings and impressions left from their earlier years to help them unravel mysteries of their adult lives and assist in living more empowered and positively adjusted life. That is brilliant. That's exactly it. And I have a lot of trauma from my early years. Age is often referred to as just a number, so whoever you are on your linear path, life path, consider the Dark Magick Oracle to be your guide on your terms and timeline. Special advice for adults working on their inner child. Hold a thought or memory in your mind forged during your younger years that is playing out in your life now, and that you wish to have a deeper understanding of or answer to. Shuffle the cards, select your chosen spread for answers and practices that can shift stored energy blocks and release self-limiting beliefs. This is something I really need to do. So we have some spreads. Oh, a note about crystals. Okay, so there's crystal energy as well in the write-ups. And I'm a qualified crystal therapist, so that is of interest to me. We have these spreads. Soul, a daily practice for clarity and inspiration. Dual, a 2-card spread. Heart of the matter and the way forward. A triad, the past, heart of the matter and the outcome or solution. And then we have a pentacle 5-card spread, and that is spirit, water, oh it's the elements, air, fire, earth. And then into the cards we have a little thumbnail image of each card with those key phrases: trust your inner vision, trust your inner vision. And we have just over a page. Oh, and then we get shadow work. Oh, look at this. And daily practice. Oh gosh, there's a lot in there. Fiona Horn never actually fails to deliver. Okay. And there's the artist. And there's Fiona. Okay. So, we'll have a look at the cards first, and then I'm going to look at the guidebook with a card. So these are very glossy, shiny cardstock. Now you're bound to see some reflections. Now I apologise for that in advance, but I can't really do anything about it. But I do like glossy cardstock because it makes those colours really vibrant. I think that's worth the sacrifice, isn't it? I like matte cardstock as well, but this is beautiful. You can see my shadow there, my fingers and my hand. So we start with empower. Trust your inner vision. And this is a photograph with other elements included into a collage. So that's nice, isn't it? It's got sort of a bit of a high priestess vibe, really. Got these beautiful red terminated crystals. Gorgeous. And we got sort of a lavender field in the background, almost relaxing, very relaxing vibe. And the full moon above. Step, and we're in a liminal space here. Don't be afraid to move and change. And this is change, isn't it? Because this is either dawn or dusk. It's neither day nor night. And so it's changing from one to another. And it's almost got a hermit vibe as well with this lamp here. So we just had to pause for the siren going by there. Okay, reveal. Express the real you. We've got dragonfly wings, revealing those wings. When I was a child, my mum used to tell us, all three of us children, that our shoulder blades were wings. That we once had wings there, and that's what was left. I remember that. 4 is cocoon, consider your source. And we're all sort of in a fetal position there. Actually in the earth. Rescue, help another to help yourself. That's a very powerful image. Identity, make your own choices. Yeah, we've got some puppet strings here, haven't we? You know, other people telling us what we should and shouldn't do and directing our lives for us. We need to look in the mirror and be authentic. Know what we want. Friends forever, grow together individually. And we've got 2 different birds here. So we've got like a white dove and a corvid. Familiar, bond with your spirit animal. This is a vulture. Fly, be free to know you are loved. Even though we have that big scar there, big open scar. Wow, some very powerful images. Strength, nurture your diverse talents. Unseen, trust your growing potential. Deep under the earth again and curled up again, but actually growing here. Something is growing. Victorious, it is good to ask for help, and one of the hardest things to do, I've found throughout my life. Masked, honour your authenticity. We all wear masks, don't we? We have to for different areas of our lives. FOMO, clear your vibes. Fear of missing out. Collective, trust the goodness in others. Tribe, find your people. A lot of people don't like that word, tribe. It's a very strange image, isn't it? Born, every day is a new opportunity. Breaking out of the egg there. In a nest. Blush. Love is blooming. Oh, this cloud. Oh, what's happening here? There's things coming from the spine. I can't quite see what they are. Oh, butterflies, I think. Bats, you are driving yourself crazy. Bat, crazy. I won't say the word. Magic, you are blessed. So that's the image from the front of the guidebook and the box. Shine, make yourself seen. Got that lantern there, calling in a ship over here. I'm over here. Greening, you are a natural. Oh, that's beautiful. Consent, know your boundaries. Hard lesson to learn, that one. Mirror, reflect yourself. Wow. Gosh. There's some very intense imagery here. Pure, honour your temple. Again, underneath the earth. With wings. It's like a fallen angel. Evolve, it's okay to grow. We have the keys here. Holding on to a teddy bear. See, that's almost 9 of Swords, isn't it? Infinity, preserve your power. Reminds me of Banksy, the balloon. Choice, your decisions will be correct. There's a fork in the road, isn't there? And in this case, a tree branch. Mountain, you are supported. Very strong. This little light here, this little candle keeping it alive. Brave, don't self-sabotage. I think a lot of us have a tendency to do that. Sonnet, express your creative heart. Definitely are there. Some sort of a poem, I think. Stitching our spine back together. It almost looks like a tree. Dream, life can be a dream come true. Look at that moon and the shooting stars. They're deep here in the subconscious. Let go, lighten your load. Ghost, commune with your guides. The lantern. So the lantern's been used in a few of these images. Solace, comfort is coming. Look at the rain cloud. Feel like that sometimes, don't we? Dragonfly, there is a deeper meaning. Alrighty, so I am going to pull a card and I'm going to tell you why. Which is quite personal. These backs are like another deck I've got. One of the witchy decks. Is it the Witch's Wisdom? It's definitely another deck that's got these backs. As I said in a previous video, I'm going to Paris And it turns out I'm going to Paris on my own. Wasn't planned to, but that's the way it's turned out. Unfortunately, no one's fault, just circumstance. And I've sort of been getting myself worked up. Will I be okay in a foreign country? And then I've been trying to like educate myself as much as I can with research. And last night I pulled some cards from the Fairies Oracle, Brian Froud, and they were brilliant. I might share that actually. But anyway, I want to have some insight into why I am feeling this way. What is it from my past, from my childhood, that's triggering this emotion? It's a fearful emotion, and there's no reason to be fearful. I know it's a long journey that I'm taking, and I'm taking it alone, and it's a long one. So I want to be prepared. I'm trying to be as prepared as I possibly can. But for this pull, I want to know, or want some advice as to where this emotion began and how to heal it. So that's what I'm asking this oracle. Choice. Your decision will be correct. I have made the choice. There was a choice whether or not to go, whether to cancel the whole thing, because the plans changed so drastically and several times as well. But I did make the decision to go. That was the choice. And it says your decision will be correct. In the book it probably says no matter what you choose to do, it's the correct decision for you. I am guessing that's what it's going to say. I'll have a quick look. Card 28. When you don't know what to do, often there is wisdom in doing nothing and waiting for the universe to sort itself out around you until the way ahead is clearer. The person in the card is veiled, which means their vision of the physical world is obscured. It's time to look within for guidance, which may be different from what seems obvious on the outside. And it is part of that, it's the not knowing, isn't it? I think that's all fear is. Fear is ignorance, if you like. So anyway, the branch suspended over the head come crashing down at any moment. The choice hanging over them is heavy, but this card bears a gift. The rope that holds the branch is strong. It will not break. There is time to consider all the options, no matter how much pressure you feel. When choice is drawn, it offers that there may be wisdom in trying both options and learning a double lesson. In other words, when presented with a choice, do both. Or, if you must choose only one, let love guide your direction, not fear. There we go. There it is. Your inner wisdom will guide you. Will your choice be good for you, good for others? Will you learn from it? Yes, I'm definitely going to be learning. Will you enjoy it? I hope so. Trust the choice you make. The odds are weighed in your favour for abundance and exciting opportunities. In the image, the birds of inspiration fly above. Radiant light of divine inspiration glows. You will make the right decision. Remember, the journey doesn't end with the decision you make. Life is an act of co-creation. Feel assured that your choice is the one you are meant to make to continue on your path. And it will open, it's going to open me up mentally, spiritually, physically and emotionally. We have shadow work here. So, that's cool. Alrighty. So, but I've already made the choice, but this is if you need to make the choice. When you're struggling to decide on which path to take in life, the natural world has options to guide you. Simple rituals can assist, such as placing your trust in signs from the natural world. So trace a yes and a no in the sand at the beach. Whichever word the wave washes away first will leave your answer. That's something I could easily do. I live by the sea. Or there's another option. Choose 2 flower buds and tie a white ribbon to one to represent one of your options. Whichever flower blooms first is your answer. Well, I don't really have time to do that. Remember, there are no mistakes in life, only lessons. And then the daily practice. Carry clear quartz to help you experience clarity and keep you on your chosen path. Going to do that. Drink Tulsi, which is holy basil tea with lemon juice and honey to help you make inspired choices. Keep a coin in your pocket. When in doubt, toss it. Let chance play its creative role in your life. Okay, flip of a coin. I'm just going to go and get the Fairies Oracle and share the reading from last night. So bear with. Okay, so this is the deck I'm talking about. Yeah, shiny again, reflections again. But Brian and Wendy Froud, Heart of Fairy Oracle. This is 2010. Oh, that is a long time ago, 2010. And because it's so precious, it's in a very precious bag. I love this bag. It is beautiful. Look at this. Oh, isn't that amazing? So, let's see if I can find the cards now. Followed by the Child, followed by the Fairy of Youth. Those were the 3 cards that I drew. And I will share what I got from these cards. If you can see those. Because, again, I was asking about this trip. It has been playing on my mind. In fact, if I lay those, let me see if I can do this. It might be easier for you to see the cards in all their glory. So we start with the question, then the Child, and then the Fairy of Youth. Now, just looking at the imagery, oh, wait for the plane to go over. I saw fear and I saw wonder. Here I saw fear. This choice that I've made seems huge, absolutely huge. You see this waterfall coming down off the top here? But it seems so massive, so big, this trip for me. I've probably blown it all out of proportion, knowing me. And I've become sort of fearful here. It's like, oh, I want to stay at home. I'm scared. I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to go. I really do want to go. But it's that fear of the unknown, isn't it? And instead, look at this rainbow here and this young figure here gazing at that beautiful rainbow. And so, even when it's raining, even when it's inclement, if you like, there's still that beauty. In fact, I posted a picture on Instagram. I got caught in the rain the other night and I posted a picture of a rainbow that appeared pretty much straight away. And it reminded me of this card. This is what I need to focus on here. Not the enormity of what I'm doing, and it feels enormous, but the gift that that's going to bring, and to be in the wonder of the experience. And this sort of reinforced here with these 2 cards as well, because we've got this Child, and what I saw here in the background was someone who was protecting this child. And yeah, I'm looking at inner child work. Another reason I wanted to open this Fiona Horn deck is looking at inner child work and what is triggering that. You know, what is triggering this choice. And so we're back here to youth, Fairy of Youth and the Child. But here in the background, to me, this is someone who's like a protective energy. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. It's like wood that turns into stone. It's like a very protective energy in the background. And that's why I see it as spirit. You know, we've got this little spirit light here. And if I focus on, with my inner child, focus is on the light, focus is on the beauty. And just know that this experience is going to be magical. Magical. Because what's the alternative? Stay at home, go, I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd done that. I don't want in my dotage to wish I'd done something. I'd rather do something and have not such a good experience rather than not do anything at all and wonder how it would have turned out. And I've got a feeling this is going to turn out really well. But I don't want to be this. I don't want to be this. And this seems, this direct stare here is almost daring me to not go. It's saying, if you don't go look, this is the energy you're going to feel. Go. Take your wings and fly. Go. So, yeah, and this confirms it. My choice is correct. I'll have a little look at the guidebook, actually, and share some of that with you. So 60, the question, intention, dialogue and answers. And so it says in fairy questions are very important. Questions, answers and wishes, all of those things that help or hinder us on our journey are very much of our part of our relationship with fairy. And so we can ask questions. And one of them is, this is about crossing into fairy, and it asks, are you a tourist just looking around hoping to send a postcard home? And that's the bit that sort of came out at me, jumped out at me, and I'm like, yes, I'm a tourist. I'm a tourist in fairy, actually, but yes, I'm a tourist in magic. I'm a tourist in exploration. I'm a tourist going to Paris. So it says, if you draw the question in a reading, try to answer those questions for yourself. If you are clear about your quest in fairy and in life and what you seek, you will then be able to ask the right questions and be ready to hear the answers. Okay, so with the child, this is about pure joy, the sense of wonder and without judgment. When you pick the child, take a few minutes and really look at it. Look at the creature in the background as well. That creature is looking at the little spark of light, just like the fairy child is. They share that experience. The spark is reflected in their eyes and echoed in the lights at the tips of the child's wings. In the distance, you can see another little light. It is getting closer, or is it leading you further in? What happens if you follow it? The child can fly. Imagine flying with her. Follow the light and see where it leads you. And it says, if it's part of a larger spread, try to imagine seeing the situation you are in as a child would see it. Don't analyse, just observe and see what happens. It's about enthusiasm, limitless ability and positive expectations. So yeah, have positive expectations. And it sort of echoes how we lose this childlike wonder as we grow up. And children often believe that anything is possible. If you look at things with a sense of wonder, put aside preconceived ideas about limitations, we can do far much more than we thought we could. Approach things with youthful enthusiasm and a child's assumption of limitless ability. And you might find that you too can do things you never imagined possible. Why limit yourself? Well, I think that told me I'm not going to limit myself. This was just such a profound reading last night, and this reinforces that reading. So thank you so much, if you're still here, for sticking with me as I go through this. But I just thought it was so pertinent, and I wanted to not only share it, but record it for myself so that I can look back at it when I come back. Yeah. Bon voyage. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, friends. Bye.